Hey guys, JH6, and I appreciate you guys watching. So I gotta tell you guys, I am in love with this knife. I really like this knife. This is the Kershaw Thermite, and I gotta tell you guys, if you guys don't want to watch the video, just go ahead and buy it. And I'm gonna tell you why. This is the reasons why. One, I'm very cheap. I don't like to spend a lot of money. So this knife sells for about 24 bucks, less than $25 in Amazon. Now for $25 for you to be able to get a knife that is 3.5 inches in blade, that is very good. Second reason why I like it so much is that it conceals so well. I mean, you could put this knife in your pocket and it disappears. That's something that I really like. And just the fact that you put it, I mean, other than the clip being kind of like stonewash or this type of color, it's gonna show that. But other than that, it disappears in your pocket. And then lastly, guy, the other reason why I like it so much is because it's frame lock. And now if you see some of the frame lock versus the liner lock, you could tell typically frame locks are, very skinny. So you know, when you put them inside your pocket, it feels very good, so you don't feel like you have a block inside your pocket. So with that being said, let me tell you some other good things that I like about this knife. Let me tell you some bad things, because there's a couple of things that I don't like as well. So let's get started. Alright guys, so here it is, the Kershaw Thermite, and I gotta tell you guys, for less than $25 in Amazon, I mean, that is just crazy price. There's a lot of things that I like about this knife. Like I said, there's some things that I don't like. As always, I'm gonna put the specs around here somewhere, but as you could tell, it deploys very nice. Like it's just perfect for me. I mean, it is a spring assistant, as pretty much every Kershaw knife out there. It deploys with the flipper. You see that? Very easy. You also have some studs right here that you could deploy it as well. Again, very easy. I prefer to use the flipper because, I don't know, it feels better for me. Check out the handle, G10 handle, and it's very grippy. I mean, you have a lot of good traction right there. I mean, it's very good traction. You got a lanyard hole back here. Again, it's kind of weird, guys. I don't know why it's like that, but it's there. You could use it if you're one of those guys that you like to put a lanyard, some type of 550 core or whatever. You could carry this knife tip down, tip up, however you prefer. You could also go left and right. You can tell the holes right there, holes, and right here. And of course, you got your clip right here. Now, one of the things that I really like about this knife is that it conceals. I mean, you put it in your pocket and it disappears. Look at that clip, guy. If you could tell, it's a little bit above the knife, just a little tiny, which makes the knife pretty much completely disappear inside your pocket. Other than this clip showing, other than that, you could barely see the knife. Now, it deploys really well. I really like the deployment, and the blade has like a weird design. Not a weird design, but the blade has a pretty unique design. It has the spantel tip. Again, guys, I don't know much about it, so I'm not going to pretend that I know everything about it, but it does have the spantel tip, which is supposed to be flap grind if I got it right on the tip. So that's pretty cool. But look how it feels, guys. It feels very good. Like, you have this finger guard right there that it just protects your finger, but it allows you to get a good purchase of this knife. You do have some jimping, but I got to tell you guys, the jimping, it sucks. It's not really that good. Like, if you could tell, it just slides down. It's not really that good. But now with the finger guard, you could get a good purchase. But again, the jimping is not really good. It could be way better. Now the jimping does continue into the handle, and again, it's really, I guess I could live with it. I don't really prefer that. I would prefer it to be just open construction. So if you have to wash it or anything, you have to clean it up. You don't have this in the way. But again, guys, I could live with it. It's not a big deal. For $25, really nice. Now, a lot of guys talk about reverse grip. and grabbing the knife, and then this curve, you could kind of place your finger right there and kind of like do this reverse grip kind of deal. To tell you the truth, guys, I don't do no reverse grip. I mean, all my time in the military, no one ever told us to fight this way. Now, I'm sure there's different ways to fight with a knife. Then again, I'm not a master or an expert, so if you dig that, you could tell it kind of feels kind of good. So if you're one of those guys that like to do this, I guess that will work for you. Now guys, just like a lot of Kershaw knife, it does come with the ACR13 MOV steel. Again guys, it's supposed to be a mid-grade steel. It's not supposed to be the best steel, but I always tell people, your knife is just like your firearm. You have to be able to protect your knife. You have to be able to take care of your knife. So if that requires you to sharpen your knife, clean your knife and things like that, that's what it requires you to do. If you take care of your knife, it's going to take care of you. Of course, it's less than $25, so as you know, it's going to be probably made in China or Taiwan. This one specifically is made in China. And again guys, I mean, it's very, very good construction, good quality work for what I could see. I mean, very, very nice. So I don't mind that. Very good price. So for $25, really nice. I do like the stone wash a lot. That's kind of like my favorite. I don't really like the black. I always heard bad things with the black, you know, being losing the coating and things like that. So I do like the stone wash. It doesn't have any play, so it's very, very nice when it comes to play. So it's just well constructed, guys. I mean, it looks excellent for less than $25, guys. I gotta tell you, go and buy one or two. They do come in different models. I seen it totally all blacked out, and I seen, you know, instead of the stone wash, the black finish. I mean, it's gonna be depends you what you like. I mean, me personally, I like the black with the stone wash, but it's different choices out there, and choices are always good. So all right guys, just to compare here, we got your Rad 1 and then we got the Kershaw Thermite. So it's pretty much about the same size. I just did a review on this knife. Go ahead and check out the link below. This is an excellent knife as well, but as you could tell, it's pretty much about the same size. So if you're used to carrying a Rad 1, Kershaw Thermite should feel about the same, other than the Kershaw Thermite is, you know, you can see this one is thicker. The Ontario Rad 1 is thicker than the Kershaw Thermite for sure. Alright guys, so here we go back in the studio. We're gonna do some more testing here with the Kershaw Thermite. Got some paper first. Not that bad. Now we got some cardboard. It's pretty tough cardboard too. That's pretty good. And now we're gonna go back to wood. And I gotta tell you guys, it's pretty dead wood. I gotta tell you guys, I'm pretty big into wood as well, because you never know when you're gonna find yourself in a situation where you go from a, you know, everyday carry, bug out situation, whatever, and this is the knife that you have on you, and you're gonna have to depend on this knife. I mean, you're not gonna have time to go back home and find that perfect knife that you have sitting in your safe. You may have to just use the whatever you have on you, and that's why I like this type of knife. Having a knife that give you the capability of surviving, give you the capability of fighting, give you multiple capability versus just cutting boxes and being small because it's convenience. I think it's pretty convenient having a knife this big, 3.5 inches. I mean, again guys, you could utilize it for multiple different you know, situations. Now, is it the perfect one? Probably not. There's a million knife out there better than this one, but for $25, I mean, this is it for me, guys. I really like it and highly recommend it to you guys. Buy me. Alright guys, just a couple of more specs. The blade is going to be about 3.5 inches. The handle is going to be about 4.8, and the overall size is going to be about 8.3. So like I said guys, it's a pretty pretty big side knife. Now it does weigh, a lot of guys don't like a knife that weighs, you know, this one weighs 4.9 ounces, so it is a little bit heavy. So if that's something that bothers you, definitely don't get this knife. But if you don't care, like I don't care about carrying 4.9 ounces, so if you don't care about that, then again guys, it's gonna be your preference, but it is kind of heavy. All right guys, if you guys like videos like this, please click like. I always appreciate when you subscribe and you share my videos, and as always, God is in control.